Here with Hofstra women's basketball head coach Krista Kilburn-Stavesky after a 68-43 win at Iona. Coach, your overall thoughts on tonight?
I kept telling my team that I was extremely proud of them, and against a team obviously that fights and is well coached. I mean, Billy does a great job, and to come in here, you take advantage of something. You don't get this many opportunities, and you just want to just really proud of us on the road. Having a road win like this.
Really a career night from Iona Collins. Did you guys kind of go into this game thinking that she was going to have a good night like this?
Well, we certainly were hoping. I mean, her game plan was to pound the ball inside between her and Nay, but she was 5 for 6 at halftime, and keep go to the well till the well runs dry. And but our game plan was definitely to focus. We just spent all day here stream practice about what we wanted to run and how we wanted to get the ball inside and play out of inside-out game, and she just took advantage of it.
Olivia Askin's been great, 48 points last 3 games. What's she been doing on the floor?
Well, that's it. You're going inside, and then Marianne's such a good passer. If you double down or you try to come, and collapse on her, she does a good job of finding. Sometimes she always finds too much. So for tonight, for her to be 11 for 14 is just a great accomplishment, because we always are urging her to shoot the ball a lot more. And just proud that she found success and she kept doing it and didn't. She's very, very unselfish. Sometimes to a fault. So for her to find success and not let go, it was a good thing.
Coach, Iona's defense threw a couple different things at you guys, trying to adjust, trying to come back from the deficit. How does your young team kind of rebound from that and adjust to the different kind of defenses that they're seeing?
Yeah, I mean, and that's the stuff that we have seen. Coach King kept telling them, you've seen tons of zone, you've seen a million 2-2-1 presses. I mean, by now, come on, we've got to be able to get through that little bit of a mental hurdle, because it certainly is not a physical challenge. And so we were trying to be the aggressor tonight, and I think that was the difference. How we started the game, think about it, how many games that we've really had that type of explosiveness. We started Sacred Heart that way, and then we didn't maintain. We started here. I can't quite remember UMBC exactly that start, but I mean, hasn't been that many starts where we've been the aggressor, we've come ready, and that was another very pointed thing that we wanted to do, especially rebounding from, not only rebounding, we'd be rebounding well, but rebounding from the loss. A very tough loss that I was obviously visibly, as you could tell, disappointed with us, because it wasn't about the win or the loss. I'm sorry, it was just about our consistency and our energy and our enthusiasm. So I think they're understanding that in this young team, and we're fighting for this consistency. Be the same team when you're up 10, when you're down 10. Be the same team. Be the same leader on the floor through your frustrations during the good times and the bad. I mean, this is constantly when I'm preaching, Coach Kahn's preaching, Denise, Mike, and it's a fight. Sometimes it's a fight. Some days it's an easier day. Sometimes it's a struggle. And so we got to just get through all these ups and downs as we, finish out this non-conference.
Yeah, and outside of that consistency, is there anything else you're looking for in these next couple of games?
Well, what I've been really proud about, is I knew this was going to be very tough non-conference. So let's don't lie about this. And it could be even a little bit tougher. It could have been even a little bit tougher. How these guys are playing with a very short bench. I mean, I know y'all count all the time how many players we have in blue sweats on the bench. Trust me, But that type of adversity, and we didn't have Sika, with us today. I am proud of them. I will not give us any time of excuses at all, because no one's in this world wants to hear anything. So for us to be working and getting better, kids are getting valuable minutes, are getting game experience, and then hopefully as we start to add more pieces back to our puzzle here. We can continue to be getting better and better. So I think that's probably what I'm most proud of. All that ramble is just, how well folks are playing under a lot of adversity. Sometimes it was a game the other night, actually seeing it was 3 people we didn't know until game time they were going to be able to play. So that was even a shorter bench. So, how they're responding and how they're playing in adversity is a big ticket, for me and our leaders. I keep saying that, So we just want consistency. Don't get too high, don't get too low. Let's try to get some consistency, finish out strong. Got a tough game on Monday against Columbia. They've beaten some big foes and beat BC. They've been playing everybody really, really tough. And so now we'll focus on that and try to get that win. And then be off for finals for about 10 days and then come back with bodies at home. So.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you.